Yo, 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 what's up? What's up on this Sunday? On this beautiful Sunday. I hope everyone is doing good. I just want to be right here and talk about being honest with yourself. Um, so just really outside, just chilling. So now I just want to speak about how being honest with yourself can actually like really benefit you. Keeps your space clear, your decision making and your habits, what you do, your actions, how you surround yourself with certain things and how you surround yourself with certain people as well, and how honest you are with the people that you surround yourself with, because clarity is clearness, like it's clairvoyance. You know what I'm saying? Clarity in the mind, we always have to make sure that we make our space as light as possible. And one of the things that don't really fulfill that lightness is not being honest. You know what I'm saying? As a principle, when you're not being honest, you're not even being honest with yourself, which is the main reason why I'm basing this topic. Because when you're not being honest with yourself, you're sort of like causing a disservice and a disingenuous to yourself. And always remember that when you are lying to others, you are also lying to yourself. When you are dishonest to others, you're also dishonest about with yourself. You know what I'm saying? This goes deep because when you are a person who sort of like lives life, being indecisive, you go around like not actually being sure of what you want in life and not exactly truly figuring out the direction that you want to take. Obviously, you're going to take a direction and a path of indecisiveness, and then that path is going to lead you to so much confusion that you're not even knowing yourself enough to know what you want in life, and you're not even clear enough whether who you want to be with, because there's a certain indecision about yourself that you have, which also stems from a point of not even knowing yourself fully. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is a very deep thing. It may sound simple, but it's very deep. It's one of the things that really, dig deep into so many issues within ourselves, and then what is internally, and then it goes out externally as well. Now you got this whole thing of indecisiveness and people not really knowing what they want, people not really knowing who they should be with because they don't even know themselves enough to know who they are and what they deserve. And so they live life being dishonest with themselves to such an extent that it doesn't benefit them into the long run. So it is always important to make sure that you are really being honest with yourself. Because take a look at this example, for example, like you are a sort of person uh who's with somebody, right? Whether it's a friend, it's an associate, or whatever. It's a co-worker or somebody who you're always around with. But this person, it can be your partner or whatever. Like this person, you don't really like them that much, but you're not exactly clear about your position with them because you're not exactly telling them what you want out of that relationship. You're not exactly sure, but The only thing that may actually keep you around is because of a certain desire, because of a quality that you, or maybe just because of being used to it or not wanting to cause any commotion. Do you know how much it weakens the relationship in itself when the dishonesty continues? Because when the dishonesty continues, you continue being the person who's indecisive, and nobody likes that, for real. Nobody actually really likes that. Nobody likes being around people who are dishonest, because you are wasting people's time and value and assets. So always got to make sure that you are really honest with yourself and be clear about the certain things that you like, about the certain things that you dislike. So this is something that we got to really teach ourselves, making sure that we are really honest in knowing, okay, I don't fuck with this person. I don't really like this person. Okay, I fucks with this person. I really like this person because of this certain genuine reason that you may have, because you can see through experience. That's exactly what is going on. That makes you come to a conclusion to know, okay, nah, this is what's happening and this is why I like this, or I don't like this. So being clear really strengthens your relationship with others, and the people who actually value honesty will always respect your approach to life. And no matter how much, whether you say something that may be uncomfortable to their ears, but for the very same fact that you actually was honest, sets you free enough and makes you different, to the point that that person may even respect you, even if you told them that, listen, I don't really fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? At least that lessens the time that you're gonna waste to that person and to yourself. So now imagine if ever you are dishonest with yourself, you are harming yourself, you are hurting yourself, because you know very well that you don't like this person and you don't like the things that they do to you, but at the same time, you stay, you be quiet. And when the person asks you what's the problem, knowing very well that they know what they're doing, or maybe sometimes they may be unaware, you gotta give a benefit of a doubt. But it is your responsibility to make sure that you let that person know that, listen, I don't fuck with this. Then from there, you can see whether they respect your values, or they don't respect your values. And then when they don't respect your values, you know that you can cut them off and keep them as far away. So this is the mini lesson that I wanted to actually, because this is like one of the reasons why this one of the reasons why this concept of hurting another hurting other people, because of dishonesty. Because when you are dishonest, you're not exactly you're not exactly serving yourself right. And when you are dishonest and continue let a person do things that you know very damn well that you don't like, you're gonna get hurt. And then after being hurt, depending on your level of awareness and your level of maturity, or your level of thinking, level of actions and decision making, you may be the type of person who either on the positive side, on the high vibrational side, and know that, okay, nah, even though that person did me wrong, then I'm not going to let that person, I will be honest with myself enough, because I'm the cause. Little do I know, because I didn't let things be on the front table. I just let things slide to a certain point that now I'm like not really clear with myself about the things and the people that I want in life. You know what I'm saying? And what I want from a person and what I don't want from a person. That dishonesty. Or on the low vibrational side, since now you've been so much hurt out of the dishonesty, you wasn't clear so much about yourself when you was mixing and mingling with that person. Now you like the kind of person who will develop a certain grudge, ne? Develop a certain grudge, and then after developing that grudge, you're going to lash out to other people and hurt people, hurt more people. You know what I'm saying? Hurt people, hurt people. So you're going to lash out, and that's on the low vibrational side. You know what I'm saying? And we really gotta make sure that we stay clear and not be foggy, because this is like one of the reasons why our spirits, like in our auras and our energy fields, we be so heavy, whereas it's not supposed to be that way. You are responsible for making sure that you keep light within your spirit, within your soul, within your energy field, so that whenever you walk, you don't hold certain guilt. You just walk, you go to the street, then not even worry about nothing or anyone because you are clairvoyant. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you are out of debt. You don't cause yourself in too much debt, whereas you always in the presence of what you should have, instead of you are like been there done that type energy shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to talk about right here. Otherwise, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's going to start to be the evening right now, so I'm start out just here to spread, what I'm saying, with spirit, like, what I'm saying, was just in the spirit, just making sure I'm making videos, what I'm saying, and I'm going to continue doing like this. Just speak my imagination, just speak, what I'm saying, just go outside and then see, okay, what spirit wants me to talk about, and then what my spirit is inspired by whenever I'm around outside, what I'm saying, just breathing the air, because this whole shit, like, it just is the reason why, what I'm saying, we gain this power, and we also got the power in ourselves, what I'm saying, to actually receive these messages. But we gotta really be open our minds and open our hearts and open our spirits enough to receive the messages, and also be decisive and use discernment enough to know that which messages need to be let out, or what is it, what I'm saying, are you lost in your own mind, or are you just in the space of tapping in with the land and with the nature and with spirit, and you're making sure that, okay, now you connect with that, and then you carry on with your mission. So otherwise, peace out.